Well, with the last presidential election and the chaos surrounding it just months ago, a lot of people are happy to get a break from election season.
But guess what? There is another election less than a month away, albeit a slightly smaller one. Political reporter Rick Alvin here now to walk us through what we could expect. Rick.
Well, Susan and Brian, while this year's ballot for most of us will be relatively brief, it doesn't mean that there aren't important issues and races to decide. Case in point, in Kent County, a new state senator will be chosen this fall to fill the remaining term of Peter McGregor, who opted to run for and win the Kent County Treasurer's position in 2020. Now 3 Republicans, 2 Democrats will square off in a primary next month to see who will compete in the general election in November. Among the Republican candidates, there are 2 current and 1 former state representative. Mark Huizenga currently serves in the 74th district that includes Walker, Granville, and Alpine Township, and says his goal is service.
Well, I've been involved in politics for what I think is the right reason. I want to try to help people. I've been a part of economic development programs. I've been a part of Walker being responsible fiscally. My background's finance and accounting, so I'm on the appropriation side, so consequently part of doing the budgets, and I really enjoy that. I think some people think of me as the nerd in the house, so I'm usually the guy doing spreadsheets.
Tommy Brann is the current representative in the 77th district in Wyoming and says one of his main focuses would be education.
But one of the things I really want to tackle is K through 12. I mean, to me, that's education is so important. We're ranked like 48th in the country. I want to tackle it like we tackle auto insurance, committee after committee after committee, from the janitor to the teachers, the superintendent, the students, and I also like to take some higher ed money, which is $1.4 billion, which is almost 11% of our budget. To me, that should go back to K through 12.
Kevin Green served in the state house from 2005 to 2011 and is looking to go back to Lansing to make a difference.
Well, people are worried about losing their freedoms. That's what I hear over and over again. They're concerned about their families, the impact that all the things going on in our world are hurting their families and their children. And they just want somebody to fight for them. They want somebody to stand up and tell it like it is and make a difference.
2 Democrats will meet in the August 3rd primary, including Keith Cordade, who talks about his past service and motivation for running.
Recently retired from General Motors, 35 and a half years, and I've always had a passion for politics, and I've been involved long before I was even county commissioner, and trying to, you know, be a voice for the working families and stuff, and so then I decided to run for senator.
Gidget Groendyke is also running in the Democratic primary and says it's about serving the community.
I really got involved, you know, local races, and the last Senate race, to go out and serve my community. It's never been about me. It's always been about the community and try to help the community. And as we've seen last year, in the midst of this pandemic that we had, it was like no other.
The 28th Senate District includes northern and western Kent County and is the only race in our area that will impact representation in Lansing this cycle. Next year, all 38 Senate seats and 110 House seats will be up for a vote, and presumably those will all be in the all-new redrawn districts following the 2020 census. Now, to see what races or issues are on your ballot, you can go to woodtv.com and click onto our story. And to see the full interviews with all of those candidates, just click on the To The Point section, because over the past 2 weeks, we featured the full interviews with all 5 candidates.
Yeah. That promises to be competitive in that race.
It will be, and it's also going to be one of those races that may be a little unpredictable because we don't know what turnout's going to look like. In an off year, people aren't used to voting for either state reps or state senate in this off year election. I don't know how much attention there's really been on this race. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
All right. Rick, thank you.